But I would like to put a few things that defense stated into context. I started this trial out by telling you feelings change, facts don't. And that's exactly how it played out. And Ambrosia probably said it best when I said, how do you feel about being here? And she said, happy and sad. What a profound moment in a really difficult case. It's kind of, Ms. Akahenda made reference to other charges, second degree assault and such. I'd refer you to a domestic violence case in which one day there's beating and the next day there's the desire to stay with the person who hurt you.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes, the state jury is instructed that comments of counsel are not evidence and you're to disregard that last comment.
These are sisters who have a very volatile relation. But it's volatile on her part. Her part. And sure, Ambrosia feels happy and sad because it's her sister. We don't get to pick our family. We just give it our family. So I'd like to go through a few things and then I'll set you off to do what you're here to do. I'd ask you this, Ms. Akahenda spent a lot of time parsing out every little piece of where people were and what they were doing and that kind of thing. If I asked you right now to think back on eating breakfast this morning, did you drink your coffee first or did you eat your eggs? Did you eat 3 scoops of your cereal before you drank your orange juice? Or did you eat your toast? Did you have breakfast at all? Because that would be easy, right? You didn't have breakfast at all. But if I were to ask you to do that, because nobody said when you sat down to breakfast, now you're going to have to remember the order in which things occurred, or you didn't have breakfast. But you had breakfast. And it really doesn't matter the order in which things occurred, because you had breakfast. This happened when Ambrosia Collins was completely unaware. She's at home by herself, doing her makeup. And this one comes in all hot and bothered. And she's angry because Ambrosia she's already been in a fight with her mother in the car. Ms. Akahenda says it's unkind for Ms. Collins to sit on the phone with her grandson. Well, we all heard that Nyla hadn't been around except for the last 4 days. That relationship had been going on regardless of Nyla's presence. So Ms. Collins is supposed to change her world because Nyla shows up? Ms. Collins is supposed to say, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you right now, to her own grandson? That doesn't make any sense. What does make sense is that got Nyla really angry. And when by the time she got home, she's going to take it out on the next person who also got to see her children, who also got to drive the car. And guess what? Who also was about to have her own child. Her own baby. How insulting to Nyla. So you have to think about the comments that Nyla made in the context of all of that. I'm going to cut your baby out. I'm going to cut your baby out because you can see my children and I can't. I'm going to cut your baby out because this is all unfair. And whether it's I'm coming for you after you have this baby or whatnot, by the time she's gone to the living room, the groundwork is laid. The groundwork is there. And she's coming back with that knife. Ms. Akahenda tried to parse out bits and pieces of the instruction, and I want to show you that it's placed or attempted to place another person in fear. It doesn't matter whether they're not fearful. If somebody puts a gun in my face and I'm stupid enough not to be afraid, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what they want. That's what that instruction says. It doesn't matter what Ambrosia. If Ambrosia hadn't been scared at all, it wouldn't matter because she told you when she got on the stand, I wanted to scare her. I wanted her to be fearful. And fearful that imminent serious bodily might happen. Not that it will happen, but that it might happen. That it might happen. That's all this charge is. You can understand that as a matter of logic. that as a society, that would be chargeable behavior. Otherwise, people could go around scaring people all the time. Playing with their emotions and then going, well, but you were afraid, or I didn't really mean it. That's not the system we live in. That can't be the system we live